Hello, one and all, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me? Is my audio working? Ah, let me know if it isn't, if it's bad. I tried to do, if it's good, I tried to do a few things in OBS to make it a bit less crackly, with background noise and whatnot. But let me know if there's anything wrong with it as we're getting started here. But other than that, hello. Hi, is my audio good? I'm hoping it's good. Not too loud, not too quiet. Awesome. Okay, so we're starting off the stream here. We're gonna have two parts here. Two parts. The first part is gonna be on the campaign. We're gonna be working on the upper regions of the Anduin. And then after that, we're gonna be working on the Rammas Echor, which, for those of you who don't know, is the wall that goes around Minas Tirith. It's an external wall that goes around the Pelennor Fields. So without further ado, here we're working on the Upper Anduin because the Downs, need something to come down from. I was messing around on this earlier, and I realized, yeah, it doesn't make sense for the Anduin to have to flow uphill to reach the to get to the Roros Falls. It doesn't make much sense for the river to be flowing up. And then I was like, oh, that's because I forgot to do, the fact that the Upper Anduin is upper. I had this revelation earlier. So yeah, this is going to be bring the height up for this. And we're also going to have to figure out where we want, I guess, the East Downs. Because I don't want to do this for the entirety of the northeast part of the map. That's not going to be fun. That's just not going to happen. Ow. I dropped something on my toe. And remember, as always, questions are not just welcome, but highly encouraged. They give me something to talk about, so I'm not just blathering, which is always very helpful. That makes me seem less a fool. Some music? Sure. Give me 1 second. YouTube. Your channel. Playlists. Official soundtrack. Yep. Gotta skip the ad. YouTube. Why is there an ad? None of our shit is monetized. That's probably too loud. Can you guys hear the music? Not that kind of question. Bad kind of question. I can't answer that one. Sorry, dude. So, yep. What are these marshes called? I was wondering. It's like, I know the other ones. Like, these are the midwaters. And then you've got the Entwash, the Dead Marshes, Nindelf, someone was telling me it's called earlier. Then you've got, like, Tharbad over here. How many people are working on the campaign map? Well, there's me, myself, and I. Oh, this is where Isildur died. What's it called? I'm not familiar with its name. Gladden Fields. Huh. He used to be an adventurer like us till he took an arrow to the knee. Oh yeah, me, myself, and just Leo. I'm gonna save this real quick in case this crashes it. I'm gonna try a bit of a larger, diameter brush. There's a lot of stuff to paint here. For those of you who's just tuning in, hi, we're working on this. Do you have a job, or is it just this? You work on the campaign map. So I'm still in school, so that's my job, you could say. I'm a student. But no, I don't have a job. So, and this is my hobby, as it is for all of us. He managed to find Isildur's bones? What? Why? Like, I guess the question is how, but why? What desire would he have to do that? Hang on. Topographic map of Middle Earth. Images. Oh, okay. Let's use this one. That's too small. That one's also too small. I need a big one. Yeah, this one works. I can just blow it up. I don't like this one. I'm looking for a topographic map right now so I can figure out where the downs are supposed to go. This is tiny. The fuck? Okay. Well, this tells me what I need to know. So I actually want to take this back down. What's the main height? No, less than that. Something like that. Is that the height? That's the height. Yeah, I was building this wrong. Not supposed. Yeah, half of the airport isn't at the same level as the Misty Mountains. I probably should have realized that. When will the main campaign come out? Next 2 years. Sometime within them. I'm gonna see if I can't see on this really shitty photo. Okay. It's such a bad photo. Yeah, what is it? A topographical map for hobbits? I can't see a single thing on it. It kind of works. I can't even imagine how bad that is with stream compression. Welcome one and all who are just now tuning in. And again, as I said before, any and all questions are not just welcome, but highly encouraged, so that I have stuff to talk about. Because I'm bad at thinking of stuff to talk about. Well, I'm not bad at it. It's just that the stuff I come up to talk about makes me seem like just a blathering idiot. Fool of a toque, some might say. Now that we've got the actual boundaries of this sorted out, now we can get going up here, up the Anduin. Alright, so now I come here, smooth out the Brownlands. Wait, is this section of the Brownlands supposed to be that high up? Oh! Nah, I don't like that. I like this design. Yeah, that's better. Remember, questions keep me talking, which keeps you entertained. So that's how it works. Yeah. Watching this. Scale this down a bit. Right now what I'm doing is I'm putting in an intermediate height so it's easier to smooth this out. It looks more natural as it runs, as the height runs down and into Mirkwood. Mirkwood. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Mirkwood. That's fun to say. Now time to smooth. Look, there is Dorwinian. Is Dorwinian non-playable? Or is it just subset of Dale? I can't remember. Oh, is it all Undertale? I didn't know that. Well, actually, I probably did know that. I just chose to not remember it. No, that's not smoothing. Well, I'll do one smoothing run over, and then I'll go back for a larger, sharper smoothing. Gotta get that gradual slope. What am I looking forward most to with the campaign map making? So with the making of the map or the playing of the map? I don't know what I'm looking forward to the most with the making of the map, although we did recently get a large batch of assets gifted to us by the Lost Realms team from CK3, which we're currently in the process of bringing into game. And once those are in, that's going to be really fun to put everywhere, because I always love messing around with assets. So there's that. That's going to be a thing. Near the scene of ruin. Yeah, so, well, the region of Dorwinion is over here. But the faction of Dorwinion itself is not. It is a vassal of Dale. But, yeah. Also, I was just informed to say this, that if you haven't already, we recently, on the 31st, last day of last year, released our 6.0 update, which has a lot of amazing stuff in it. My favorite so far. I had a lot of work in it. So if you're excited for something to get you hyped for the campaign and seeing that kind of technology, make sure to check out our Rise of Mordor 6.0 update, link to which is in the description. Damn, I'd be good at sponsor reads. Yeah, so as we come down here, why does this area feel so much more sharp? It's not smoothing as well. Smooth better, asshole. Have any other big modding teams contacted you about campaign map editing? Well, so you have to remember the campaign map editing tool is, while there are a disproportionate number of Rise of Mordor members working on it, so to speak, and it's kind of being led by them, you have to remember that there are also modders from other teams helping with it. But yesn't. Not me directly. Oh, really? Wow. That's high praise. Yeah, just have to find more people who can learn it. So all Total War games, all Total War titles are going to be supported with the campaign mapping tool. Well, we can't say if it will work in Crash version of Attila, because we don't endorse piracy of Creative Assembly products. Or of any pirate. We don't endorse piracy, right, LG? Piracy bad. For Creative Assembly shit. That is. I don't want to be a hypocrite. What's your favorite area of Middle Earth that you're most most excited for making? Dol Amroth or Bree? Dol Amroth or Breeland? How did I learn to do this? 2 years of designing and troubleshooting and debugging. And yeah, that is Isengard over yonder. And debugging and decoding. And so you see, here's the thing. This process, at least for the tile mapping, I made myself. I'm the one who developed it. Hence why I'm the one who's doing it. And the one who you see always doing it. And the bit of the problem is, I'm quite a bad teacher. That's why you don't see many other people doing it. Since I'm the one who made it, and I'm bad at teaching it. But yeah, whoever was saying that, yeah, that is Isengard over yonder. You've also got placeholder Argonath over there. Black Gate over there. What the fuck's this? Get out of here. Black Gate over there, and Mount Doom beyond that. Dead Marshes are over there too, but that one, that's not really as noticeable. Moria is right over there, but I actually had to delete what we had from Moria because the few things there. What will the next update be about? Well, you see, the next update, top 10 tricks to give your community manager a heart attack. Follow me on my whatever gram to see more. I don't know. I don't do social media. It sucks. But anyway, any more questions? I like answering them. I know I've said that 50 times. Thanks. What's the next major task? Don't announce an update before time. Yeah, the next update is Christmas. Jesus Christ. I still stand by that it was a good idea. We came out in that last year, the last day of the last year, and I still stand by that's a good thing. It wouldn't have happened if I hadn't fucked up like that. But anyway, am I learning CS? I'm not learning CS. I have some knowledge in it, but I'm not particularly pursuing it. What's the next major task for making the map? Mountains. If you look, the mountains look shitty. Like, look at the blue mountains. Like, it's like one mountain thick. Like, look over here. These don't look like mountains. This looks like baby mountains. This is like Acme. I don't know. These aren't mountains. They look like shit. The only mountains right now that are sticking are the white mountains, because they look good. Oh fuck, where am I? Oh, I'm over there, I'm in Spain. But like Mordor, these right here are all placeholders, it's gonna get completely revamped. Mount Doom in the fires. And also the Red Mountains. You'll see, of the Red Mountains, the largest mountain range in Middle-earth, going from all the way down here in Farharad. I actually haven't looked at these lakes. Oh, those lakes look cool. I haven't taken a look at them yet. All the way from down here near Farharad, which will be included in the mod. You know, that's where the Muma live. You got the Red Mountains, which gotta go up all the way to here. And I have barely even started on them. That is probably the biggest task to do. That doesn't look bad. I was expecting those lakes to look like kind of trash, if I'm being honest. I'm glad they don't. Oh, I work on the game much more than I play it. Because I'm also actually considered among the dev team and all of the people working on the mod. I am considered the single worst at playing Attila and Total War in general. Whenever we do like dev clashes, no one wants me on their team. No, it makes me sad. Hurts my heart. No one wants me. Because I'm very trash. I like to look at my units. Because they're cool. And, yeah. Yeah, LG, because, like, what is it? Your Wi-Fi is too bad, so you never play with us? Is that the excuse? Nice. Here we go. How much do I work on this? A week? Too much. Next question. Oh, right, because you've got your Mac and that. Oh, right, I remember now. Guys, chat, quick question. Do you think I should push back the layer of the Downs a bit more? Because right now it's a bit into Mirkwood before it comes completely back down to sea level or whatever. to standard level. So I'm wondering, should I push it back so that we don't have any of the... I think so. I haven't even heard from you guys yet, but I think so. What is it? 3? No. 2. Yes. Push that back. Push that back. Push that back. Push all of that back. Push that back. Push that back. Push back. Push back. I'm up here. Pushing that back. Pushing that back. Back, back, back. Back fell beast. There we go. Coming down here more. Back fell beast. Back fell beast. Back. Go back to the abyss from whence you came. I know I'm gonna have to re-smooth this, but it's worth it. It's gonna be better. It's gonna look better. I'm satisfied with that. Now to re-smooth everything I just smoothed. Right now, evil seems a bit stronger than good. Evil, I'm surprised you think that, because evil doesn't have their cavalry yet. Evil still has none of their cavalry. Like, they do have their trolls now, which does help them. Can I make the map size larger or no? Theoretically, yes. In practice, at the moment, no. But theoretically, yes. It is, the trees are done separately. It's a separate file that determines where trees are placed and whatnot. I was helping decode it, with some people a while back. But yeah, it's not, I don't place them like other props here. And for those of you just now turning in, right now, I'm working on doing the upper Anduin in, this, but, as I said, Gondor has trebuchets. Lemonade. Gondor has trebuchets. It's there. They have. No one else has trebuchets. Gondor has trebuchets. So, yeah. They're the trebuchet guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, now I'm back. Do I enjoy working on this mod? Yes. Does the game automatically place... Yeah, I enjoy working on the mod. Grond. I don't know why I'm trying to answer so many questions at once. I'm gonna go from the top. They don't really need Cav because movement controls are good counters to Cav, and those who don't like... Well, what I'm saying with Cav is they're wargs. The evil factions, Isengard, Dol Guldur, Moria, and Mordor, their weakness right now still is that they don't have much cav, because their cav comes later in the form of wards, which are still under development. Does the game automatically apply shrubbery, trees, and such? Or do you have to manually do that to the campaign map so it gets reflected in the generated battle map? Does it automatically? What's your favorite evil faction? Good question. Don't be bad, be good. Gundabad, maybe? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the evil factions. Just none of them suit me. Now, what's my favorite good faction? Breed. Lemony? That doesn't save face. That makes you look more like a moron. No offense. That was already done. It's an Easter egg. If you can find it, of course. Will there be themed siege equipment? Yes, including Grand. Among all the things that we do and don't include and discuss and argue about, Grand has never been in question. Sorry, I'm just laughing at Lemonade. There's any choke points in the map to help out the good fortunes and schooling on Osgiliath and Carandros? Yeah. We've got Pelagir. We've got... Well, because you've got Osgiliath, Pelagir, and Carandros that are the crossing points. And the rest are just really more geographical. Don't rivers usually define the low points of an area? Well, so here's what you need to think. Down here you have the Downs, an area, a sort of escarpment between a higher region and a lower region. Particularly, you have the Rhoros Falls. For there to be a big-ass waterfall, it's got to be above. And it wouldn't make sense for the Anduin to flow uphill to reach the Rhoros Falls, so it can then fall down in the waterfall. Which then, after I did a bit more looking, led me to realize that the Anduin is at a higher elevation. It's just because the Anduin is nearer to the mountains, so that's the elevation coming down off of the mountains. And Mirkwood, it isn't as high because it's farther from the mountains. How should you know it if it's an Easter egg? Because, well, the Easter egg is finding it. I didn't reveal the location of it, but I did show it. So, yeah. I want him to try again so he can just dig himself a bigger hole. No, I want you to try again at Lemony. Minas Morgul, Minas Ithil. Oh, sorry, yeah, someone asked about that, but I didn't look. What about Minas Ithil? Do you have a question about it? Because there's Minas Morgul and Minas Ithil. Both are the things there, because maps can be changed based off of the culture of their owner. Meaning that while Mordor owns Minas Ithil, Minas Morgul, it's Minas Morgul. However, if a good guy faction takes over it, bing bada boom, it becomes Minas Morgul. Alright guys, what do you think of this? Is this too tiered? I'm doing my best sort of to smooth this here and make it look just linear, but is this okay, guys? As this is sort of what it's like. It's a bit of that little sloping down. And it's all around here. I'm going to try and smooth it out better. But I'm not entire... What I could do, I guess, is I could add an intermediate height. I thought Attila had no campaign map editor. Well, you, my friend, were wrong. Well, it didn't really. It was broken beyond repair, and I fixed it. Well, if you're talking without, is what the same with Moria? Oh, for the repair. We might make it so that, like, all of the dead bodies, leave. Elves? I saw Elven Siege map question, and are the elves finished? Not yet. But keep your eyes open. But yeah, so what I was asking with this is, should I add an intermediate layer to make it just more smooth? Just going straight down rather than being 2 layers. Will there be wandering horde factions? Yes. The Dunedain are a horde. The Dunedain are a horde, and I'm not sure if there are any other hordes. Are there any plans to add space dwarves? Yes, Lemony, there are. So the space dwarves are a unique faction where, as the dwarves, if you capture all of the mansions, so this being Moria, Edred Luin, the Lonely Mountain, which is right here, and you fully hold the Iron Hills, and you also capture the Red Mountains dwarves, the Orikani settlement. You can initiate a ritual with some similar to Warhammer, which will summon the magical and all-powerful space dwarves. So this adds 2 special crossbow units and a special spear unit to your roster. Area of recruitment, of course, at those special mansions. The crossbow guys, they shoot like laser bolts, and the spear guys have like energy spears. So yeah, look forward to that. However, how much percent do you think the mod is done currently? Well, we're on 0.6, so you could say 60%. However, not everything that's been done is released, so maybe we're higher than 60%. Maybe more like 70. Could be more, could be less. I'd say more. Or somewhere around 70. Far closer to the end than the beginning, as I like to say. You should add ballistas to the dwarf roster? That is work in progress. Do we get goat cav with the space dwarves? No. Even the space dwarves don't get goat cav. Even the space dwarf. No goat cav. Not even for the space dwarves. Will regions work like Attila or 1212? Attila. Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, I've just been informed that I am not to tell you guys that we already have a completely and utterly 100% working campaign. Yep, totally. It's not like this is the current state of it, and I'm currently working on it. It's 100% working. We're not trolls. I swear. Anyway. Any more other questions? No, thanks. High praise. Thank you. Alright. These downs seem like they might be about done? I'd say. I am going to come over here to smooth out some things coming down from the Misty Mountains and the Iron Hills. But chat, if you guys can tell me, what do you guys think? Does this seem good? Complete? Oh, no, we don't really, we collaborate some with other Attila mods, and some other projects, other Total War mods, some of the more newer ones, and also just other Lord of the Rings and even other projects. But specifically with Divide and Conquer, I don't know if we've ever collaborated. No, you cannot help out the dev team monetarily. we do not accept any kinds of donations. And if you guys want to hear it, there's a fairly long-winded explanation as to why. And it is not just legal reasons, for those of you who might be wondering. What is that? So what are the yellow warning at the bottom of the map? These are missing tile warnings. This means I fucked up. I'm gonna get back to the, well, so if I come over here to where one of them is, you'll notice here, this is because if I open up Photoshop real quick, I think I'll know why. This river, if I had to guess, I messed up, so it is emptying into cliffs, which doesn't work. You can't have, like, waterfalls going in to ocean, which sounds cool. I should try and figure out a way to make it so you can have waterfalls going into oceans. That would be sweet. But anyway, as I open up Photoshop here, and I open up the tile map. Actually, this might be out of date now because I updated. Yeah, yep, I was right. So as I come right over here, you can see, and you know what? Since we're here, I'll even just fix this. That yellow warning was missing tile because you can't have a river going straight into a cliff. It just doesn't work. It needs to be going out into coast, so you can have the little bit of, like, coastal sea coast. So now, that should be fixed next time I process this. Yeah. Is there a faction limit in Attila? I'm actually not sure. And so what I'm about to say could be entirely wrong, but I swear I once heard someone say 300. But that we're not doing 300. Even if that is the limit, no way in hell we're doing 300. Could you also add goat chariot with repeating crossbow? You mean for the space dwarves? Can't the Balrog be a troll in cosplay? No, because the Balrog is a dude named Jeff who has a whip that he dipped in kerosene oil and lit on fire. That's the Balrog. He's a dude named Jeff with a wacky whip. Will the goblins get cave trolls? Yes. Will the elves get low-tier units? And if yes, how would they work? Like in Third Age, like with forced equipment but high skill? I don't know how Third Age does it, but the elves will be getting lower-tier units. I think they'll work similarly to just how lower-tier units work in general. Will other settlements like Erebor, Goblin Town, and the other dwarven/goblin settlements be underground like Moria? Yes. Do you need Photoshop to make the map, or do other digital programs work? GIMP and Photoshop work. I use Photoshop because the swatches tool is very useful, but you do not necessarily need it. Will the Balrog be in any army roster? I must confess, I miss some of the fantasy units from Lord of the Rings universe. Well, if you mean the Balrog, as in the dude named Jeff, well, he's in the Space Dwarves roster. He's the Space Dwarves faction general. But even the Balrog does not have goat calf. Nobody has goat calf. Not even the Balrog-led Space Dwarves. Legend? Someone else used to own Legend's channel? Is that true? I've never heard that. Is that actually true? You should add an elf sorcerer or sorceress to the roster? I do believe some of the very highest tier elven units will have some low fantasy magic. Yeah. You know, this has been actually a pretty darn good stream. And I'm going to keep going for a while longer. But when I say that, we're going strong still. I'm enjoying myself. So we're going to keep on going. And we're about, once I finish these downs here, we're going to start on the Rammas Echor. Rammas Echor. That's fun to say. Say that 10 times fast. When will Edris get fixed? If you push up your siege towers, they don't get... Is that really still there? I remember, like, a year ago, when we were testing out the beta of that, alpha, beta, whatever the fuck. I was one of the people doing it in like that first battle, and my towers didn't work, and I was like, I lost because my towers didn't work. Partially because I was just salty. I should bring that down there a bit. That looks bad. And if that's still not fixed, I should probably, whenever we fix the textures for it, because the textures are currently a bit bugged, we'll probably fix that. Has work began on Erebor, Minas Tirith, or Osgiliath battle maps? I can't say precisely, but for Erebor, while they might just be temporary placeholders and might be replaced, if you play on Dale in the newest update, you can see off in the distance, you can see that, you can see some of the Erebor assets from our, which is still our most viewed video, our Erebor faction release trailer. Battle of the Five Armies release trailer. Alright, so now that this is done... Chat, I'm gonna do a fly around. Fly through. Tell me, do you guys see any points that I should smooth out more? And would you rather I smooth out the mountains or star in the Rammas Echor? I could just keep smoothing. I can like keep smoothing this for hours to just make it perfect, but that's not worth it. What if I actually did one run through with a 6 brush? A 7 brush. Just one run through along the entire thing with a 7 brush, and then we're gonna call it quits for this. But I haven't lost my hope for this. Is multiplayer campaign planned? It is not possible to make it with more than 2 players, but it is planned. Kingmaster 52, Bree. Final answer. Is there any way to make it so archers don't fire all at the same time? You mean like individual soldiers within units? Is there a plan to give Erebor goat calf? No. Never. You decide as Gileath 1 or 2 cities? 1. I realize that I actually couldn't be convinced. I want it to be 1. Though it might, yeah, it's gonna be 1. Shit, where did I go? I went over here. Smooth. That's good enough. It still kind of has, yeah, I have to look for the tiers now. Okay, that's good. I'll just bring it along. Yeah, this area could use it a bit more. Click, 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 click. Why no goat calf? No goat calf. Is deer calf for the elves possible? Potentially, but no goat calf. Nah, it's fun. It's fun to just shut people down. Why no goat calf? I don't remember at this point. It's just, it's potentially, it's kind of just a meme at this point where no goat calf, even though the people who were so strongly against goat calf have now left the team and are no longer on it, and none of us would really mind to have goat calf in, at least the majority of us wouldn't mind, but it's become a meme at this point that no goat calf. And yeah, so no goat calf, even if most of us wouldn't actually mind. Plus, wargs are more important. Spiders, you know, because, yeah. 1, balancing, yeah. 2, against the lore. Is beer already in, or do you still need to make it? It's needing to be made. That's all I'll say. I'm bad at it. I don't want to... I'm not blabbermouth. Yeah, it's the script that causes the disconnects. So the multiplayer campaign won't have any script. So the multiplayer campaign will be much more a player-driven sandbox. So like, yeah, but the devs say yes. Yeah, but we could overthrow you up with the proletariat. But yes, so the player campaign, the multiplayer campaign is much more player driven since we can't really have the scripts there. At least that's how it worked in my head. Yeah, I forgot about Angua. Oh, that's nice now that you can come all the way up here, follow the end. Oh, all right. As I'm finishing this off and moving on to the Anduin, onto the Rammas Echor, which I'm doing now. Oh yeah, we're not gonna include it in the launcher. So I'm gonna do a little thing here. So here we go. Here we are at the foot of the Red Mountains. Yes to Space Dwarf Pig Calf. Oh wait, you mean Boar Calf. Yeah, no, that one I can't joke about since that one's actually a thing that some people want but we won't do. So, coming from here, away here in Far Harad, the jungles of Far Harad, where the Mumakil live and the Muhad tribesmen roam. Freestyle. Come up here, along the totally not the Nile, entering the lands of the Serpent. Going through here, following this down, and this is where the Serpent faction is going to start, one of the three. So yeah, the Muhad, number 1, Harad number 1 starts here. That's the Muhad. Harad number 2, the Serpents, live in the desert. And then coming up here past this little oasis, which I'm going to smooth real quick, because it needs to be smooth. Be smooth. There we go. Past the oasis, along the road, which is really bright. Kind of hurts my eyes. Then up to here, into the Koasa Haven of Umba. Out the mouth of the bay. And then we're going to turn right here. And then come up here, going right past, what's this, Anfalis? Happy New Year! Through up the Anduin, through the Anduin Delta, coming right up here, past Pelagir, past whatever this city is, past Osgiliath, Minas Tirith, and Minas Morgul, past Carandros, up here, through the Dead Marshes, up the Rhoros Falls, and coming past the Wold, going all the way up the Upper Anduin, past Fangcorn, through Lorien, with Mirkwood on our side, past Moria, up here, keep on going, through, shit, I'm forget, what are these called? LG said earlier, I forget, Gladden Fields. Through Gladden Fields, up past the what's it called? The Carrick? Is it the Carrick? Or what's it? Is it the Carrick or the Erie? Wait, is it the Erie? Is it the Erie or the Carrick? Which is the place where the Eagles live? Well, anyway, oh shit, coming up here, the Lonely Mountain over to our left, over to our right. Then we come right into here to the Lost Lands of Angmar. Then we can see out to the Weathertop and the Shire and the Havens, and it's all super cool. Have this project been any help or tips from the DSE teams? We don't really collaborate with them that much. Friendly relationship, of course, but not much collaboration. Alright, so now that that's up, I'm going to shut this and give you guys a nice picture of this real quick. Oh, actually, I know what I can do. Channels, layers, concept. Bring that to 100%. Fit that to the screen. Bathe your eyes on this. The red squares are major settlements. So province capitals. Red circles are occupied minor settlements. Gray squares are ruins, and gray is ruined versions of those. So, feast your eyes on this for a moment while I configure my files so we can start on the Rammas Echor. Oh, the music stopped. I always forget that the music stopped. Like, I never notice. Oh, Shosiv Runer Riot. I was working around there. Sorry. I just shut down. Oh, we were doing some work around there earlier. I might go back to it later if we end the stream on it. Sorry, I didn't realize the music went off. If any of you have any questions about what settlements are what, any faction placement, now that you're looking at this, that would be the time as I do this. Because I have to do a few technical things in my packs files to get this set up. Because I have to transition over from the campaign to the battle map, which will take a moment. Will there be any scouring of the Shire event? Probably. One question. Do you have someone making a paper map? Yeah, we have the paper map. If you look in-game in the latest update, there's a paper map in the custom... I could open up the paper map. I have it somewhere on my computer, but I'm not going to do that right now. Sorry, Izzy. You came in too late. You asked, like, right as I shut it down. Sorry. Just imagine it. There's going to be, like, a super cool hot gates place right here. It's going to be the hot gates. We were talking, and we think we're actually going to extend this down a bit, even though it's not quite lore accurate, to make this place, like, a proper hot gates. And maybe there'll be, like, something special happen there. Will Gundabad be a city or a ruin? At the start, Gundabad is occupied. You can see it's in red. If it's red, it's occupied. If it's gray, it's not. Eriador seems to be rather sparsely put with settlements. A lot of them you can't see because they're gray. Settlement, 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 settlement. So like this is Eriador. So like if you form Eriador, I guess you could say the settlements that are sort of Eriador's de jure are. Eriador has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Arnor actually, my bad. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, wait, no, that's Dylan. 28, 29, 30. Somewhere around 30, yeah. If Unified Arnor has somewhere around 30 settlements. Unified Full Gondor only has however many you guys can count. All of Gondors are occupied. Plus, Aaron Mullen. Gundabad occupied by the Orcs of Gundabad, which is one of the factions. Though that is like the least, that along with the Dwarves of the Blue Mountain are the two factions that have not really been started, besides some vague concepting. And actually, maybe a few assets in Gundabad's part. Nothing public. No full units or anything you guys might be interested in looking at. All work in progress stuff. As is so much. Okay, now that I've done that, I can pop over to here. Assembly kit. Binaries non-terry. Ted. Okay. What are those yellow lines on the Misty Mountains for? This was a potential concept for mountain passes. You'll see some over here. You'll see some over here. These are mountain passes. The purple lines are mountain tunnels. The yellow lines are mountain passes. Will battle maps be more forested, more wild, like more... Right now, battle maps are rather flat. That's because this was our first release of the battle tile map, so a lot of places weren't very much so detailed. The Space Dwarves Lord is Jeff the Balrog. Is there settlement on Tolfalis? Oh, that's Tolfalis. Amphalis, that. Why did I call this Amphalis? That's Tolfalis. That's Amphalis. That's Belfalis. Wait. Amphalis, Belfalis, Tolfalis. I think. I don't know. I'm not the biggest person for the lore. But no, there's no settlement on Tolfalis. Will Dwarven units get more color? Lots of pure steel now. Pure steel right now. Perhaps. The Blue Mountain Dwarves might get some blue and like gold, silver, and stuff. Can you have debuffs and then a way to remove buffs, like taking said settlement or getting said amount of money? I know I butchered your question, but yes. Is it possible to make Osgiliath one province with the 2 Osgiliath path? No, Lucky. I told you. Will we see mountain fortress sieges like we have in 3K and Empire? Empire forts, gate passes in 3K. This would fit well for Dwarves and Gondor. No, there won't be any specific pass settlements, but some settlements, as with that hot gates style one I was talking about. Sorry, my voice just like peaked. Not crappy, whatever. And some ones like, so this settlement, that settlement, some of them. So while not a specific, Helm's Deep won't have a mountain pass. Oh, well, if you mean like where they come up over the hill. Something like that, yes, but not a mountain pass going behind it. Helm's Deep's right here. As you can see, no mountain pass. Also, the Path of the Dead, of course, isn't actually walkable. But there won't be specifically, mountain pass settlements. Or, well, there won't be specifically, like, fort mountain pass sieges, if you get what I mean. Blackgate's there. Okay, so, the Rammas Echor. First things first, we gotta plot it out. Give me a whack-ass color. There we go. Probably want it to be 2x2. Oh. One of my friends got hacked. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Hello, I'm back. I'm here. Yeah, sorry, I was just telling. Where did he zoom in on Osgiliath? But yes, I'm back. What did I miss? Is there going to be a playable Angmar faction, or will they be NPC faction that uses someone else's roster? I believe Gundabad is sort of like taking over for Angmar. Like, they might be able to form an Angmar faction if you retake the certain settlements. But yeah. So how exactly does Moria function within campaign map? Campaign map Moria, I don't know if we've really decided. Okay, so I guess start off with one. Oh, no, it goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I think this is how Minas Tirith is supposed to be. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But so then if we come over to here, the Rammas Echor should be something like what? this. I'm gonna need your help on this, chat. I'm not too familiar with this. Is that what we're sort of looking at here? You guys plan on making the Goblin King big like the movie, or you just give him a small troll bodyguard? You'll have to wait and see. There was some talk about it. What is the hardest map to make you made or will ever make? It was probably Moria. Is there gonna be Gimli Legolas kill count? LG, write it down in scripts. We need to make a thing like a script that you can do with like Gimli and Legolas. If there was a Goblin King character, he might be used in Trill animations as a unique character. No, I won't say. Yeah, so. Arms are good. Okay. But, so chat, how am I doing this? Minas Tirith should be a bit more south, man. It goes tight around... Well, I know Minas Tirith should be more like here, but this is where Minas Tirith has to go, because the scale is a bit off here, with just how things are positioned with how Minas Tirith has to go. So I'm wondering, so Minas Tirith's location isn't going to change. I'm wondering, how should I move around the Rammas Echor's positioning with, if Minas Tirith is going to stay where it is currently. Because Minas Tirith is going to stay where it is currently. It's not going to be moving. Minas Tirith is going to stay where it currently is. And also, I think the max size I can make the Rammas Echor is 12 by 12? Oh shit, can I not make it this big? Minas Ithil's right. Minas Ithil go here. Minas Ithil go here. Osgiliath go... Sure, I'll just for the moment, just to humor you guys, just in case you need help. In case you want to figure out where stuff's supposed to go. Osgaflil, that's the new name. Go here. Osgaflil, go here. Morgulul, Minas Morgul. Go here, more or less. Though it actually might, yeah. Something like that. So the wall is, this is not the bottom wall of Minas Tirith. The Rammas Echor goes, like, I was looking up concepts of it. Rammas Echor. What I was looking up showed something... Showed something like that. So I know ours is a bit just different in how it's oriented. But this is just sort of how it is. I guess that is... What does the concept say? Yeah, no, that's where the... Yeah, so as you can see, with ours, it's a bit more just straight across right there. The three settlements are a bit more straight across from each other. So actually, Minas Tirith should be... Minas Tirith should be... Actually, more to the north. Same with Minas Morgul. And this isn't, like, permanent stuff that I'm putting down right now. I'm just trying to plot out how we're going to do... I'm trying to plot out how exactly we are going to do the Rammas Echor, because I have to make it so that it fits perfectly around Minas Tirith. Which is not the easiest task, because I have to mask it properly and stuff. So yeah, Minas Tirith going right there. Osgiliath going right there. Minas Morgul. Is Orthanc ready? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. You think I'm gonna say? No. And this going... Because the Witch King does love pink. Everybody knows this. He loves pink. It's his favorite color. I think that's... Is that more like this concept? Yeah, that's good enough. So... If we've got this... A Rammas Echor, because I realized that I can only actually make it 12 by 12. Which means... Shit, the Rammas Echor would have to go... The Rammas Echor would have to go like... No, I could do the Rammas Echor like this, chat, I think? No, I'm bad at math. What are you using to refer to regarding the height map of Middle Earth? I'm doing, it's the Atlas of Middle Earth that I use primarily. Okay, so, chat, I think what we're gonna have to do, actually, is this. It's mainly decorative. Because the Rammas Echor is outside of Minas Tirith, it's not on the Minas Tirith battle map. Though it might be on the Palmer. So this might be what the Rammas Echor has to look like, due to the fact that tiles can only be 12 by 12. Would, like, you can theoretically make them larger, but let me see if I can make a larger tile that works. Well, so what I do is I make it 12 by 12. And then I'd resize it to the left. So then file, resize tile. What's the next size? So could I do a 14 by 14? Because in the past we've had trouble doing 14 by 14. And I don't want to risk that not working. Because I don't want to go through the work on this and then have it not work. So, chat. So what do you guys think? Does this work for the Rammas Echor? So if this works, what I can do right here is tile properties. And then I select. Invalid. Invalid. Oh wait, no, I can just invalidate all of these. Dum. Valid. Okay. File, save as. Set assembly kit. Name. Ramma. I forget how to spell it. Rammas. Core. So, we could do it like this. So I'm going to reload it, and I want you guys to tell me if this seems like it'll work. So this is going to hug fairly tight to the battlefield, to Minas Tirith, and it might actually get in the way of a Pelennor Fields map, which is the only problem here. However, yeah, that's the issue here, so to say. File, reload tile. Alright, I'm gonna check my chat. Alright, any thoughts? Mordor spam armies. The challenge for Mordor, it's how quickly can you kill Gondor. Because Gondor is weak at the start, but so Gondor has the most potential. Martin, that's a good point, and I probably should do that. However, that's gonna involve math. Actually, well, so if we were to do it like this, what we'd do here is I'd come in here, show building selector, Gondor? Gondor? Did I not turn that on? Shit. Well, I have to reload this anyway. Okay, so come out here. I'm Leo. And yeah, I was trying to think of a joke, but I can't. The challenge for Mordor is you gotta be quick as Mordor. You have a really strong start, because Gondor is in disarray at the start of the game. But once Gondor gets the Return of the King, they get buffed to high heaven, and Gondor is the strongest late game. Mordor is the strongest early game. So Mordor has to figure out when they're ready to strike, and strike before Gondor is far too strong for them to defeat. As a player, of course, you're probably gonna... Because, at least in the start, Gondor is very much so emulates Western Rome in base Attila, as you're having to defend from Mordor in the east, Arad in the south, the Serpents in the south, Umbar on your coasts, and the Dunlendings and other tribesmen in your north, coming down through these passes, through this pass. How does the map look currently? The campaign map? Or what? The campaign map we were working on earlier on in the stream for the first hour. That's what we were working on for the first hour. I might go get a snap. Streaming's hungry work. And I could do a multi-tile. So here's the thing, chat. If we do a multi-tile Rammas Echor, there's one problem with it. It's going to have to be broken in 3 places. Actually, no, we can't do a well... So, for a multi-tile Rammas Echor, it would have to be broken in several places. That's the issue. What about Dol Amroth, Jackson? You gotta specify. There's many things you could be asking about Dol Amroth. Specify and I'll say. Because I don't know what you mean there. What about Dol Amroth? What about the map? The faction? There isn't a faction. It's a subset of Gondor. The map's gun. It's cool. I don't know what you want to ask about. Will there be special units for some factions after they get their one ring? No, I don't think so. Maybe Mordor gets buffed. Thank you, Mikhail. What else? I was answering a question and, like, got distracted. What question was it? Oh, I wasn't answering a question. I was talking about the Rammas Echor. So, chat, I want you to vote. So, to make the Rammas Echor larger than 12 by 12, it would have to be broken. Sections of the wall would have to be destroyed, because I can't really... It wouldn't be worth it, the amount of time I'd have to spend to make sections fit seamlessly. So, the edges, the ends of each of the segments would have to be broken. So there would probably be about 1, 2, 3. Dol Amroth is not an independent faction. Dol Amroth is part of Gondor. The fiefdoms are not independent. The custom campaign tools will be released to everyone, and they will also work for all games. So yeah. Oh, this has loaded. I don't know why I stopped. Okay, so I'm gonna put a chat. Larger, but broken. Oh, larger, broken, smaller, but percent. But 100%, what's the word? What's the opposite? What's not fuck. Shit, it's been too long since I've taken English class. What's a word is opposite? Consonant? Antonym. Antonym. Antonym of broken. Oh, the wall's whole. Smaller. Yes, they are cool with it. The reason why they did, as you can see here, this is a tool from CA. It's just really broken. They just kind of gave up with them. Smaller, but oh. How? What state should be Rammas Echor be? Well, elves on... Well, there... No deer cavalry, no dwarf cavalry. Can you play as the fiefdom of Gondor? No. That's a good strat for Mordor. I'm playing... I want to vote for smaller but whole. It's less work. And then, by giving them half the noon and proceed to conquer the whole western hemisphere. And just so that you guys know, my vote is for smaller but broken because it's considerably less work. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys decide. I mean, well, there's still gonna be gates. There still might be little gates and stuff that you can go through. It's gonna be quite noticeably broken. There's gonna be gaps in it, and there's gonna be 7 gaps, and they're going to be each perfectly placed throughout it. There's gonna be one halfway through the south wall, one at the corner of the south and west and east, one in the middle of the east wall, one at the corner of the east and north wall, and one in the middle of the north wall. That's where the breaks are gonna be. Just letting you guys know. It is still 2 minutes to vote in the poll, though. It's actually kind of close-ish. And the thing is, I'm currently favoring the one that's lagging behind. So that's why I'm giving us more time to vote. How broken are we talking? There's going to be 7 holes in it. There'll be 7 gaps in it. And to make the gaps look good, I'm going to put rubble and stuff in them. But 7 gaps. Oops, not that. Oh no, I don't want that. Shit. That was... Get off the screen. Fuck. There you go. Yes, marble. Oh yeah, that's just the block out. Mordor Fort, Bastion. Oh, I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. Where's the straight? Oh, okay, that's kind of easy. Alright. This poll's gonna end in a moment, but I think I know what won. So this will allow us to do it like this. So it's still gonna hug in the south. Okay, so chat, what do you think about this? Does this look better? Because with this version, I could do curved corners. That's another buff for bonus for the smaller one. I can do curved corners to it. Fuck, how do these work? I don't know how the curved walls work. But I can do curved corners. Actually, no, I cannot. Yes, I don't understand how these walls work. It's gonna be square. You can't stop. And yes, whoever said that Harad tune is bopping, I agree. Okay, so I see what is one. And I'm going to redo this tile. So it's going to be an 8x8 tile. Well, no, it's not. It's going to be an 8. No, it's going to be a 2. Fuck, no. By 8 tile. 8 by 2. It's going to be an 8 by 2 tile. You've seen those mods from Rise of Mordor. They've got turved corners, I tell you. We actually have a plan that we were working on earlier to make them easier to use. Since we're doofuses and we don't know how to do them. Okay. Okay, so now to learn map making. I did a bit of a practice run on how I might do this earlier. Okay, so chat, you're going to be helping me here, because I have zero clue what I'm doing. So I'm thinking maybe something like that. And then if I flip it like that, and that's going to make up the bulk of it. See, Control V. And then it's just going to be a job of doing this. Does this look good for the Rammas Echor, chat? I might actually make it a bit like higher up or something. I'm also going to center it. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it right like that. Yep. Control V. This is what it's going to be like. Is this Minas Tirith? No, this is Rammas Echor. Which I guess is technically part of Minas Tirith. This is the wall that goes around outside of Minas Tirith. See, Control V. Guys, should there be towers? I'm not too familiar with this. Should there be towers on the Rammas Echor? Something like this, maybe? Can you make it taller? You want it taller? I guess I can do taller. How deep do the Gondor walls go? There won't be any units walking on the wall. This wall won't be accessible to units. This wall is a decoration piece that goes outside that so that you'll be able to see when you're playing on Pelennor Fields. That is the purpose of this map. Is a decorative piece. How many gates? The Rammas Echor is not a battle map. It is similar. It's going to be similar to Hadrian's Wall. If any of you are familiar with how Hadrian's Wall is done in base Attila, it is going to be. That is how I am basing it. I am doing it the same as Hadrian's Wall is done. So this is what the sections will look like. If you don't like it, speak now or forever hold your peace. I love this track. Now, how do I do it destroyed? I'm actually not familiar with how I make it destroyed. Actually, I can do one more wall of it, I think. Maybe something coming out to like right there, and then it breaks. Well, so included that's good. I'll just tilt these. Rotate. 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 Why you know rotate? No? Yes, rotate. Oh, shit. I can't turf it. Well, so guys, as I was saying, this is what has to be like, sort of, for this version of it, because it's gonna be off the map, so to speak. You're not gonna be playing on the Rammas Echor. The Rammas Echor is gonna be in the background of your battle. Well, I might bring it into game today, as well as making it. Who knows? And also, guys, do remember, there are limitations to my skill. I'm not a mapper. Okay, so then how do I do this ruin? Hold on, let me ask a mapper. I need thine help. Okay, I knocked off my shoe. Okay, well, actually, I need to make sure this is in Mediterranean. Oh, yeah, well, you came quick. My hero.
I actually just started watching your stream.
I need your help. How do I make a destroyed section of the wall?
So go to, select the wall, and then
actually, I'm gonna do this with towers. Can I do this with towers?
yeah.
Okay, so I have it selected.
In the property editor on your left, construction level.
Settings? No.
No.
Oh, also, everyone, this is Alec. He's one of our mapping devs who just joined. Okay, so what do I do?
Right above deck level. The thing.
Construction level?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So some things have multiple levels.
What's the deal with the gap, though? Is that just because I don't have the latest version?
What gap?
Like, because I know isn't there supposed to be... Or is that because I don't have walls here, but I have, Hold on.
I don't think you see, like, if you destroy the wall in the middle, you talk about how you can see in between it.
Yeah, shouldn't there be, like, a crumbly bit there? Oh.
I don't think you would see that instead, and it's also broken in game. When it was one of the bugs that broke when we released it.
Oh, but so, even if I don't see it, it should be...
Yeah, you wouldn't see it anyway, I don't think.
Okay. Well, what the... Why is that bit of a gap? Come on, I wanted to... Oh, I can rotate it. Rotate. 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 Is it still floating? Push it a bit more. There we go. Alright, let's see what chat thinks. Chat, what do you think? And also, I should probably put a no-go on this, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you have any ideas on how to make it a bit more playability-ness to deed? If I know those words don't make like to add more a little bit of spice to it.
I would just have gaps open in it where you could cross through it. As far as getting it multiple archers, it's gonna be hell since you're doing two walls.
Well, I don't think it should be mountable. I'm gonna no-go the whole thing. Units won't be able to get up on it.
Okay. Then just do gaps in it. You can cross through it.
Well, so would you say that these gaps should be everywhere along it, or just at the edges of it? Is meant to go sort of around Pelennor Field?
Yeah. Pretty frequently if you're trying to, hopefully fight a land battle and have it be part of your map.
Well, I think the idea is that this is actually going to be no-go'd, but because Pelennor Fields is gonna go right here. This
At
is...
least that's something about the audio's messing up with me or something.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it, LG. Sorry. I'm not proficient in it. Well, because I think this is going to be the Pelennor Fields map, so actually, this should be more like... So we do actually have a space for a Pelennor Fields map.
That's pretty awesome. Sounds fun.
It's more like this. So it's... I think I'm going to no-go it on the tile map as well, but that might not work. So this is just meant to be on the outside of your Pelennor Fields map. Would it still need the stuff then?
If you're never gonna fight on it, then just no go it.
Okay. Oh, how tall can I make everything? Okay, I can make it all a bit taller. I can make it all slightly taller for you, chat. Because I know you guys were saying you wanted it to be taller. Oh shit, I thought I just crashed head. I should probably save. I'll save. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Is there a way to just, like, get rid of all of these?
So like just select them all and delete them.
Well, I mean, no, to just, like, uncheck all of them, because I'm fine with all of the bugs. Since you're not going to be playing on this. I'm going to have to do this. Well, at least I only have to make it one time. I'm doing it this way, so I only have to make it one time, and then it's going to be used in all. Because there's 5 of them. There's 5 of them around the map. There's 5. Oh. I'm quite happy with my destructed end. What the fuck's that? A light building zone? Get out of here. What are you guys thinking, chat? Does it feel Rammas Echor-y? Alright, so freeform. Control C, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control. Fuck. Go back down. Go to where you belong. Landscape. There we go. No, no, fuck. Edit. Redo. 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 No. I don't know what the fuck I did. Go back down. All of you. Down. Good. Good. Yeah, a larger but broken one by a landslide. Alright, is this tall enough? I made it a bit taller. And that actually feels a lot taller somehow. I'm not sure how, but this suddenly feels 10 times taller. Feet. And there, and then I'll just steal this end segment. I feel like it can use one more, maybe a smaller segment. C, Control V, move it just all the way along here, and just Control. Fuck! Did I just crash it? Did I crash it? Oh, I didn't crash it. Wow. C, Control V. Bring it all the way along to here. Make the towers. Can I make the towers taller? Will that work?
Towers taller?
Yeah, will that work to do?
I mean, they might be floating.
Well, I'm wondering how deep do the towers go compared to the walls?
Let's put it on freeform and look.
Wait, how do I rotate this all as a group?
No.
Oh wait, did I accidentally? Oh fuck. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Edit. Undo. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. There. The campaign is not yet playable for the public. That makes it sound like we have our own version. It's not yet playable, but it is work in progress. Fuck. Okay, I don't have it on translate. Why doesn't the rotate thing work? Rotate. Rotate, please. Rotate. Oh, I know what to do. I can just remake that. What? What are you laughing at?
I was laughing. I was clearing my nose.
Oh, I thought you were like scoffing at me in my rotates. Control C, Control V. Bang. Translate. There we go. Fuck. There we go. Flips, but I don't care. Alright, how can I make... I cannot make the towers... I could place towers on top of each other. But I don't know how that's going to look. No. This is going to stay like this. This will be the Rammas Echor. Oh, for fuck's sake. Or I might, like, add a bit of height in some places. What do you think? Click this out? Not that much.
Well, if it's gonna fit in with the movie, it's gonna be completely flat.
Well, the Rammas Echor isn't in the movie.
I know. But just the area. Even though there's a hill, I guess, it ends on, so it would be height.
Well, I'm just adding like this kind of terrain around here, just and then I'll smooth it. Just to give it a bit more variation.
The question about the generic settlements, some places will use generic settlements. It just really depends on the amount of time you want to put into it. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen for Gondor. I think it will all be unique, but some of the less popular factions will probably just have generic.
No, because I can't control which direction it's going to be facing. I'm not entirely sure which direction it will be facing. It's randomly rotated as it can be. I don't know if I'm... Well, so here's the deal. Chat. I have two options here. Would you rather no gate or 5 gates? I can either do no gate or 5 gates. I sadly can't do 3 gates. I can do no gate.
I'd say 5 gates.
You'd say 5 gates rather than no gate?
Yeah,
Oh, it should be right. Yeah, it should be right here. I do also want chat's opinion, though. No gate or 5 gates? Wait, did someone just join? No, I thought someone just joined. No gate or 5 gates? Another question, chat. Is there are there like any little buildings along it? Is that a thing that exists? I'm not sure, so I'm asking. Okay, so doing this like that. I tried to. I couldn't fix it. I couldn't figure it out. The audio. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, that's train and skip above freeform. Bastion. Definitely want a bastion. Sync that. Are there 2 bastions for either side, or do I just have to flip it? Oh no, there's 2 bastions for either side.
There's 2 for either side.
I placed these like shit. As you guys can see, I am not a mapper. I do not know what I am doing. I am doing my best to bumble my way through it. Maybe don't do the bastions. They seem kind of like they're glitching it out. They're not being good. They're being bad. Ooh, hold on. Could I do something cool like this? What do you think, chat? Like, we have the gate come out a bit? Ooh, tell me what you think of this, chat. I just got an idea. Famous last words. What the fuck?
I'm gonna go. Good luck with the
I
rest of the
see
stream.
it. Yeah, thank you for the help with the destruction. When Mordor get a big update too, that adds... Mordor currently has 2 Black Numenorian units. That being the Guards of the Teeth and Servants of the Eye. Okay, so actually what I want to do is I want to further remove that and remove that. And I want to take these 2, put them on freeform, and move them back more. Do the same over here. freeform. Move them down. Move them back more. I swear I told you to be freeform. Be freeform. There you go. Now, go a bit that way. There you go. And you come down and in a bit. Well, this right here, I have no clue at all what I'm doing. I should clarify that again. I am bumbling my way through this. I am not a mapper. Just trying to make the Rammas Echor. Because this thing is, which is the equivalent of our Hadrian's Wall. So it's a bit more of my purview. Since no one else knows how to do the Hadrian Wall type of thing. This special kind of tile. This right here is what I'm going for the gates on either side. If you guys like it, chat. It does lead to a bit of a short gate, but I'm fine with it. As I said, these are purely decorative. This whole map is purely decorative. It is going to sit in the background while you play on Pelennor Fields. But I'm doing it because I realized I get a bunch of questions about the Rammas Echor, and I realized it would actually be feasible for me to do at present. So I decided, why not do something the people want? Answer the people's cries. I actually like this little gatehouse thing that I'm making here. And I'm able to do it because, as I said again, not at all. Oh, wait, is that side shorter? That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. That's good. That's good. That's good. There we go. Now I gotta do the other side of the ruin. I like this. This looks good. Gondor banners? What do you guys think? I might have some Gondor banners. What is this fence? That's a nice fence. Oh, I could put some, like, equipment up here in the walls. Oh, it's not textured. Where's the textures? Weird. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Mogul train? What that? Oh, yeah, I should show that one. That one's still work in progress. But chat, I was wondering, should I put some little buildings in this little area? Nothing big, just like some little huts inside the Rammas Echor. Let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to 2, 3. Control C, Control V. Bring it all the way over to here. I only got one. That's fine. Now I take it and I turn it around, and I realized that was a waste of time. Come right up to here. And tilt, 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 tilt. There we go. Move this to here. Move that down. Push that in. And dance all around. Wait, no, not that. That's parts for later. do that. And then, looking good, looking good. Take these, copy them, paste them, move them over. Thank you. It means a lot. Support always means a lot. Okay, and then I take hey, he said he was drunk. Leave him alone. He said he was drunk. Leave him alone. Don't bully him. He's trying his best. Bring this up like that. Push that in there. And oh, wait. Sorry. I was going to add some little houses in here. None of those. None of those. No. 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 Yeah. Just a few little huts and houses in here. Nothing too big. Just some soldiers' quarters. Maybe one of these nicer buildings. This is the officer's house for the garrison. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now I just gotta save it. File. Wait, not in the gate court? Well, this is the only place to put the houses, in my mind. Or, well, actually, I'll wait then. Chat, do you guys not want me to... Houses, so gate court like this, or courtyard like this with the few houses, or no houses in the courtyard? Houses or no houses in the courtyard? Houses or no houses? I'm actually really happy with how this came out. Oh, no towers on the gates? I actually kind of like it with no towers. I'm gonna leave it as is. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna put any more houses than like this. Well, I'm gonna say these are stables. This looks like it could be a stable. This looks like it could be a stable. This looks like it could be the officer's place. This is the mess hall. No, this is the armory. This is the officer's stable. This is the main stable. This is the barracks, and this is the, like, lieutenant's barracks. But this is, like, the officer's barracks. The problem with that is I can't actually specifically say which side is the inner side. The train looks a bit unstable? What do you mean? Oh, it's good. Oh, you mean inside the wall. Right. Well, so this is the reason why I'm the one doing this instead of one of our map makers is because the way we're doing it is exactly how Hadrian's Wall is done in the base game. All right, that's better. I'll even, just for the fun of it, put some, like, hay outside. Actually, I'm gonna save first. No, I'll do this first. No, that seems like a bad idea. Famous last words. Sorry, voice whistled. Tile properties. Give me, like, a blue. Give me, like, a blue. There we go. Magic that. That took us some colors. I did it twice. Oops. Okay. Tile. Save tile. Wait, what's a light building zone? The fuck's that? Light building zone? Delete. Tile. Save tile. This is gonna be hell. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go through and manually do this. Nope. 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 Yeah, but I'm not talented enough in map making to make a gate fort, as you say. That's what I was trying to do originally with the bastions, but I'm just not really proficient in this enough. We could go back and try it in a minute. Okay, I think I got them all. Here we go. File. Properties. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's more of just a large, like, and I'm imagining it's the, I could put a fountain in there, but that would, like, obstrude the pathway of the ships. Okay. So now that we have this, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this to post in previews. Or in sneak peek. Snipping tool. LG, are you still here? Can you make some fun wordplay for the Rammas Echor? Oh, wait, let me take that again without my cursor in there. No. LG, can you do some fun Rammas Echor? Rammas Echor. Can you caption this for previews? And make sure, if you're curious, what is previews? That is our preview channel where we show the work in progress where we show various things as previews on our Discord server. And if you want to join, I don't know, words are hard. Yeah, link is in the description. Make sure to join and take a look. Oh, another question, guys. Should there be any trees? Should there be any trees? Maybe in the corridors? I could put some trees there. Or should I keep it as is? Is it done? Is it good? I think it is, if I can, like, rotate that a little bit. I don't know, something like that. There we go. You should be down more. You get down. There we go. Fine, save time. Yes. I love that caption. That is a great caption. Do it and say it on stream? Alright, I'll say it. So, guys, now that we've finished up the Rammas Echor here, I'm going to bring it in game, probably. Yeah, I have time for it. But, so, well, there won't be any ram cav. There won't be any ram cav, but you will be able to ram the Rammas Echor without ramming it. Oh, shit. I said, but there won't be any ram cav, but will you be able to ram the Rammas Echor without ramming it with a ram? Who knows? That was the caption LG wrote. I like it. Okay, so now I've done this, and I've got this. I gotta. So it's an 8x2. Is that right? Oh shit, that's a 10x2? Fuck. Okay, that's right. That's not. Fuck. New plan? Yeah, sorry to the people who wanted it to be not quite as tight on the north. It's still going to be as tight on the north because I just realized I fucked it up. And I'm not going to fix that. Because that would be making a whole new wall section, which I don't want to do. So what we're going to do is bring this right over here. Pop. Oh, shit. You can't see that. Fuck. Sorry. Bring that back down there. Red 30. Red 30. Green 118. So this version is still going to be larger, and there's still going to be room for a Pelennor Fields map. That was the benefit of making the larger map, is that we now have room for Pelennor Fields, which to me is very worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna delete. Well, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have that highlighted. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So if I delete this layer 1. $16. That's not right. I can just do this. It'll be a bit lopsided there. That's fine. And there's the Rammas Echor. Okay, so now should be able to just save this? Yeah. Let me make sure I didn't butcher it or something. The Rammas square core. Yeah, it is kind of square. Why is it square? 'Cause Minas Tirith is square. Why is Minas Tirith square? On the map, Minas Tirith is square. It's square. You gotta deal with it. It's kind of square. But Minas Tirith, uh, Pelennor Fields goes right there. Minas Tirith goes right there. It fits. This is what's happening. This is how we're doing it. Because I fucked up. Well, actually, now that you guys do say it, let me give you guys an alternative. We do have one alternative. We have an alternative, don't worry. This, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5. Is this 16? One, two, three, 4. This is the alternative. Actually, yeah. These are the two options. So the previous one or this one. I'll let you guys vote. Bigger but loose or smaller but no, I'm not gonna put that as a poll. Which option, guys? I'll let you guys put this one or the previous one. Put one for put one for the smaller one. Put 2 for this one, and the smaller one is still going to be large enough to contain both Pelennor Fields and Minas Tirith. This one's going to be a bit obscenely large. I can't do an in between. So I'm gonna have you guys. I'm gonna go get the snap. I'm gonna go get a snack. I'm gonna 1 for smaller, 2 for larger. For the record, my vote is 1. Jesus Christ. I see more ones than twos. Yeah, but to whoever was saying we need a poll, poll doesn't stimulate chat rate. And chat rate causes impressions. Poll. Fine, we'll do a poll. There we go. What are we voting about? Should the Rammas Echor be larger but looser or smaller but tighter? So this right here is the larger but looser. The smaller but tighter looks like this. Actually, I know how to mark it. Fuck. Oh, like this. So the red is option 2. Blue is option 1. What's in red is 2, blue is 1. Red is 1. Red is 2. Blue is 2, red is 1. Oh, he's got pepperoni inside them? Oh shit, the music went off. Okay. Ooh, smaller but tighter is taking the lead. It's a close neck and neck race. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes while I go get water. I'm gonna go fill up my water because I got my little, like, cheesy egg roll things with pepperoni in them. They're really good. But I didn't get water. I don't think there will be causeway forts. I'm not sure what they are. I did see those mentioned, but I don't think those are going to be a thing. Causeway forts aren't going to be a thing. I kind of made little forts at the gates. That's the closest to the causeway forts you're going to be getting. I'm going to go fill up my water when I get back. Right now, smaller but tighter, which is what I'm voting for, is leading. When I get back, whoever's in the lead wins. Holy shit! I come back and it's 50-50. Next vote decides. Next vote decides. Well, actually, my vote's for smaller but tighter. Smaller but tighter wins! Smaller but tighter wins! It won by 1 vote! Haha! I can't do it in between Spasmaticus. This is a mod for Total War Attila. Yeah, it was by 1. Anyway, that would have won if it had been a tie, since my vote was for this one. I just like this better. It's gonna look, because this is gonna look really cool once we get it. We don't support the cracked version because we have a working relationship with CA, and supporting the cracked version would spoil that. Also, because we don't believe in piracy. It was super close. But as I said, when I got back, I said I would decide based on who it was when we got back. And it was at 50-50 when I got back. And LG, that was completely on purpose. What you're posting in the cafeteria, that was on purpose. Yeah, if it was a dictatorship, I would have voted for smaller. That's what I wanted. You're forgetting. Aw, thanks, Marcus. Means a lot. Alright, now that I have that, I think I can go up to here. If I just do file, save, assembly kit, working data. Chat, start putting as many questions as you can, because we're about to go into processing, because I'm gonna have to process this stuff. So it's gonna be a bit of a lull in visual entertainment, so I'm gonna be answering questions. So now is the time for questions. Throw them at me. $5.17? Yep. Throw me them questions. Next update, Minas Tirith? Likely not. Minas Tirith is the city itself is still a way off. What kind of relationship do we have with CA? A working one. Does my meal taste good? It does. It's what everyone else had for breakfast. What percentage of maps do we have finished? Well, there's a total of 186 settlements. We don't have anywhere near that number. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait. Well, oh no, this is processing now. Okay. So I'm gonna start from the top. What kind of relationship do we have with CA? I don't know why I'm repeating the ones I just answered. What the hell is that wall that we're building? It's the Rammas Echor. You can see it right here. It is the wall that goes around Minas Tirith and the Pelennor Fields. As Gondor, do you get to cleanse Minas Morthul or Morgul? Is Morthul a separate place? I haven't. If it has, I haven't. If it is, I haven't heard of it. If you're referring to Minas Morgul, yes, you can cleanse it and turn it into Minas Ithil. Does my meal taste good? Yes. Make a poll for Goat Cav. Do we want democracy? Okay, let me do that. Should Goat Cav be added? Alright, this is if there are enough votes for yes, Goat Cav will be added. I will convince the moderation team, but that's only if there are enough votes for yes. What percentage of maps we have finished? Maybe 10. A very small number of them. Unlike the overall percentage on the mod, maps are perhaps one of the biggest things. The least completed things. LG, take a screenshot of this for the maybe for ponies. That is something that's been discussed. LG, you still here? I feel like that would make a good team diary. How do you make maps in Attila? We actually have a tutorial on our channel somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but I know it's somewhere. This, while we're waiting for this to load, this right here is the start position map. Any questions you guys have, I would love to answer. I quite like answering questions about start position. Ask away. If you guys want me to, I can go through all of the factions. So tell me if you guys want me to. I'll go through each faction one by one. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna count normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23? Shit. Did I already count Mordor? 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 20, 30, 31, 32. I think we have 30. We have 31 or 32. Yeah, so with the campaign map, we will actually be making a short series sometime in the near future of sort of an overview of the campaign, its different features, and what's going to be included. You're skipping Edgewood. Oh, you're right. I did skip Edgewood Lewin. All right, let's count again. We'll go north to south, and I'll tell you what each one is as we go. How does that sound? All right. So over here, farthest to the northwest is Linden. Ooh, nice and blue. Then we have Edgewood Lewin. I don't know who these guys are. I don't know. So then we have Edgewood Lewin. And then, oh, and I actually missed one. We also have the, okay, so we have one. So all of these area door guys, all of these guys are non-playable. Except for the Dunedain. Because how it works is all of these guys have at most 3 different units, which are all available to the Dunedain. So the Dunedain are the Horde faction, whose whole campaign is to confederate all of these guys to reforge the Kingdom of Arnor. So, playable factions, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 playable factions. Non-playable factions, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 non-playable factions. So you might be wondering, what's the deal with all of these guys? Why is this area so split up? I thought I said LG's making it. Oh, did I not say LG's the one doing it? And so this campaign preview series is going to be so I'm just looking back on the server. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna tell the I'll probably forget. But so here we go. Sorry, I just got distracted by something that was absolutely hilarious that I saw. Process tile database. That was good. Rammas Echor. View actions. Tile blend map. Tile, generate vegetation. Generate grass. Start. If you guys want to know what I was laughing my ass off to there, if you join our Discord, link to which is in the description, and check out our general chat, you'll see the post from Tim Biscuit and some of the other people. That made me laugh quite a bit. It was quite good. That was funny. It was about the Space Dwarves. The completely and utterly real faction. Can you add the additional prisoner? Like in Medieval 2? I'm not sure what you mean. But so now that I've done that, I gotta come over here. Data. Who here has watched Star Trek The Next Generation? As you can see, my mind goes everywhere. Alright. Data, tile map, terrain, tiles, battle, delete that tile database, re-add tile database, The new tile database, that is. Working data, terrain, tiles, battle. Tile database. Open up assembly kit. Add folder. Assembly kit. Rammas Echor. Select folder. That looks correct. Pack file. Save pack file. I do have a slight... I'm going to do something on the tile map. Just to make sure that an issue that might arise doesn't arise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, take this, I'm going to add it there, I'm going to add it there, and I'm going to count in 8. Bring this down to 1. Is that correct? 8, 8, 8, 8. This is gonna make it so that it works without issues. Fuck. No, that's still gonna be... Fuck. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Nah, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna stick with this. Because that would actually have the same issue that could arise. Hopefully this works. Hopefully the processing is smart. But anyway, now that this is saved, I'm gonna shut this down, get Bob back up, and get back to answering questions. Woo! Oh, also going over the factions. So, back to the faction map. Why are the Haradrim and Easterlings split into different factions? Well, let's see how many of them I can name. Here, we have Umbar, which is non-playable. But here, we have the Serpents. Serpent Harad. Serpent Harad is the main Harad faction and is the playable one. And over here, in the jungles of Far Harad, we have the Muhad. So, the Muhad are the guys with the Mumakil and, like, the Muhad clubsmen. So, if you want access to... So, when you're playing as Harad, if you want access to your Mumakil, you're going to have to come over here and conquer and consolidate the Muhad. And if you want access to the sea and to your Corsairs, you're going to have to come over here and conquer Umbar. So, for the Easterlings and for Harad, to unlock your whole roster, you're going to have to conquer the other minor factions of your culture. So the Easterlings are a bit different. Each Easterling faction has 1 or 2 unique units. And so you're playing as the Easterlings, the titular faction. And this is you here in the big red blob. So each of the Easterling factions has maybe 1 or 2 unique units to themselves. So they all have pretty much the basic tier 2 guys. And on top of that, they have their own guys. So the Varags, wherever they are, I don't remember which one of these is the Varags, but so the Varags have the tier 1, the tier 2, and then they have their Varag, Axemen, Bane of the Steppe, and whatnot. And then down here, the Wain Riders, wherever they are, they have access to their chariots and their warlords, but but those are their only two. Those aren't their only 2 units, but those are their 2 units that are on top of their base units. And once again, to unlock your full roster, you have to conquer and kill all of your neighbors. Over here, we've got Dale. Here's Dorwinion. It is not a separate faction, though it might end up being a puppet. This is the only place that something like that would happen. That's not happening in Gondor. We've had a discussion about this before. It could happen, but probably not. Also, I love this place right here. You can't really see it. It's a bit obscured. If I come over to here, you'll see it better. It's like Thermopylae. It's the hot gates. We're thinking about making a special hot gates map for right here. So if you were to position an army right here on the map, on the battle, as you're playing Dale, and the hordes of Easterlings are coming, you're gonna fight them off at the hot gates of Rune. But anyway, coming up here, we have Dale, who has quite a lot of land. And you might be wondering, wow, Dale has a lot of land. Won't that make them very strong? The same can be said for Anduin Vale. Why did they have so much land? It's all shit. This land is horrible. It's not developed. It's pretty much just barely settled land. The only stuff that really matters for Dale is this: Barding Heartlands and Senduin Baith. This is what matters for Dale. This shit is shit, so to speak. Up here, we have the Dwarven Realms. And I saw someone asking... will the Iron Hills and Erebor be different factions? No. They are one and the same. And up here you have the Dwarven Realms, the Lonely Mountain, Western Iron Hills, Eastern Iron Hills. As the Easterlings have Nazgul from the start? Do the Easterlings have any Nazgul? The Easterlings don't have Nazgul. Camel is native to, what's it called? Dol Guldur. Camel is native to Dol Guldur, and Witch King is native to Mordor. So then here we come up to here, and as I was saying before, while there's not a Angmar faction, we do have Gundabad, who can, if they want to, retake the lost realm of Angmar, and then push south. However, oh wait, no, we got rid of Rudar. I could have sworn Rudar was here. I must have been wrong. Isn't Algie? Didn't we have a Rudar nation? I guess we don't. No, that's just that. I was confused. But so up here, we have Lossoth. They're like barbarian Vikings. And, it's kind of, yeah. They're Vikings. And then here, we have the various Arnorian nations. We've got the Loonlands, these guys. However, the main ones you care about are these two. The Shire and Breeland. These are the two that matter. I don't care what anyone says. These are the two that matter. But also, you can see, placed around here, are the Dunedain Rangers. 1 horde, 2 horde, 3 horde. I don't know if they're going to start with 3 hordes positioned like that, but this is the region where they start in, and they have at least 1 horde scattered around here. So then, coming up this way, we have the Dwarves of Adlun. But I don't really know what to say about them. I don't know much about them. Same goes for London. They like make ships and shit. That's all I know about them, to be honest. Over here, we have Rivendell. Woo! It's purple. I like that color of purple. It's nice and hidden. I didn't realize that they walked all the way down there to get down to Kahadras. Oh, and then over here, we have the Goblins of the Misty Mountains, owning all of this, up from Goblin Town, all the way through the passes, and down to Celebido. And over here, we have Dunland. They're big. They have, like, the Ford's Vizon. Shit, I zoomed out too much. And going into Endedwaith up to Tharabad, and all of this, and they have their capitals located right here, I think. This is Dunburg. And then over here, Isengard, which I believe is going to be one of the few one-province settlements. Oh no, it's part of the Gap of Rohan. It's part of the Gap of Rohan. Right here. And over here, we have Rohan. You guys all know Rohan. Same goes for Gondor, which, as I said before, is one country. Sorry to all the fiefdom fans. Sorry, fiefdom stands. Okay, is that good? Yep, start. Do your thing. All uncolored territories are unoccupied ruins that can be colonized. So up here, we have Lorien. Not much to be said about them. However, over here, we have the Anduin Vale, the Bjornings, who control a large swath of land. And I just realized I completely missed, up here is Thandrew's realm. His game, I think, is going to focus mostly on recolonizing Mirkwood as you push south to try and fend off your neighbors, because you start off really small, but with a lot of land to expand. I don't know anything about the family trees so far. But yeah, here you have the Bjornings. And they're a large area. I already touched on Golgol there. Over here, we've got Gondor. They've got Anorian, which, you know, has Minas Tirith, Osgiliath, and Caer Antrax. This is like the single best region in the game. Anorian. With Minas Tirith, Caer Antrax, and Osgiliath. Then over here you've got Illithin, which can be completely recolonized and has custom settlements for all of these. Minas Morgul, of course, right over there. Then you've got Dora and Il, Eastern Gondor, Gondor Heartlands, and Western Gondor. And then Mordor. You've got Mordor Heartlands, Dol Gul'Ambeth, and then Nan. That's how I say Nan. That's fun to say. Nan. Hey, I'm from Nan. Will the population system be used? I'm not sure. At least not directly taken from 1212. The population system will not be the exact same. Woo, Gondor! Compared to die of old age, I'm not entirely sure how naval combat work normally. What would you say is your favorite faction? What about Ents? What about them? Where are the Ents when the Westfold fell? Yeah. What are you? People are always talking about Gondor. But what about the Ents? So Dorwinian will not be a separate faction? That is pretty much the only will it be a separate faction that is still up for debate. Though likely not. Also, just for the record, I'm going to end the Goat Cav poll when the stream ends. Which is going to be soonish, whenever I finish up processing this and getting it in game to look at it. Because it's getting late. And I've got some stuff I need to do before the evening. Well, yeah, it's still afternoon. Just, you know, daylight savings and whatnot to make it darker. It's like 7 instead of 5, 6. Oh, it's kind of late. It's almost the evening. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up around my dinner time when I'm gonna start eating dinner. Chetwood isn't the faction. The faction is Breeland. Chetwood's just one of the regions. You got Bree Meadows, Chetwood, Staddle Pastures. Because the regions are, the settlements are Bree, Chetwood, and Staddle. Staddle being Hobbit, being like the most Hobbit one. Chetwood being the merchant one, and Bree being Bree the big boy. That's how I'm gonna describe it. But this is my favorite. This is my favorite faction. Because we've had some really interesting ideas. We were actually talking about them on Mayron's concept stream the other day, of what we might do to make them a bit more unique, because Bree itself, because Bree and the Shire aren't actually part of the Arnorian reunited kingdom. These guys are, these guys are, these guys are, these guys are, but Bree and the Shire are not. So Bree and the Shire will actually have separate rosters, to a degree. They're going to be very limited rosters, maybe with 5 units total each. Bree might have 2 spears, 75 shield. Got 25 subs while I've been streaming. 2 spears, a sword, an archer, and a cav unit, probably, for Bree. Well, as I was saying before, with Dale owning this much land, besides this region and this region, it is utter shit. There you go. See, now Bree lands center. Okay, it's processed. Let's take a look. So, I gotta open up this. I gotta go come to data. I gotta come to Battle Time Up, Rise of Mordor. Well, why did I say .Rise of Mordor? Battle Time Up, Rise of Mordor, .pack. So I'm gonna come right in here, battles. I'm gonna delete this, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete. How big is the team? Mary and I were calculating yesterday, and active people involved with the mod, so this is including testers and moderators, there's 50 of us. However, the number of devs is less than that, and the number of currently fully active devs is less than that, but if you're also counting non-active old devs, it's more. There's a lot of people on the team. Somewhere around 50 is what I'd say, depending on how you're counting. Okay, so now I want to do this, do that, do that. Then I want to come do this, do that, do that. Pack file, pack file, save pack file. Will there be custom models for ships? Maybe. The Shire and Bree are probably going to be playable in custom battles. The Shire and Bree are going to be playable in custom battles? Most likely. This is just sort of the general, this is not anything written down, this is just the general idea. Gollum will be a Horde faction. Well, he won't be a Horde faction, but he's a special Horde general for the space dwarves. But yeah, as I was saying, Bree and Shire are probably gonna have maybe like 5 units. Mayron and I were talking about designs for them. And the bad faction industrialize the Shire. I hope. I don't know if we can implement that, but I actually hope we can. Oh, my goal. I want to do a Shire world conquest. I think everyone wants to do a Shire world conquest. Hi, what's up? I think that's just the goal with everyone. Shire world conquest is the way to go. What song is this? I like this one. This is Lothlorien. Custom ships for Space Dwarves. The custom ships for Space Dwarves are Star Destroyers. The Space Dwarves have Star Destroyers. Mm-hmm. Space Dwarves have starch jars. Alright, good night, LG. We'll be wrapping up soon, so you don't have to worry about me saying anything I shouldn't. How's everything in the US? Good? We're doing good here. At least I am. I think this is the most playback I've ever had in a stream. Like, we're at 4,300. Cinematic of Hairy Hobbits versus Nasty Goblins is going to be pure gold. Yeah, we gotta make sure that for the Hobbits, we do their feet. Gotta give them that Hobbit feet. Oh, did I ignore your second question? What was your second question? Oh, can you... Sorry, I may have missed the stream. Can you enlighten me about some of the campaign in regards to this year? Sure. So, the campaign... It is closer to being finished than it is to being started. It is still a work in progress, but it is an active work in progress. Ah, fuck. I just, cut myself on a pen. How did I do that? But if you guys want to know more about the Space Dwarves faction, make sure to ask our moderators. On our Discord server. Because they'll totally not tell you to shut up. Because the Space Dwarves are totally real. Defo. Definitely. Space Dwarves. Best faction. Yeah. I don't think it should be that bad. I've never actually seen it be a problem outside of how Warhammer used to be. Oh, fuck, my finger. How did I do that? Hey, Paul, did it work? Let's go see. Moment of truth. Oh, shit. That's gonna look cool. Alright, let's load it up. I was just using this to check to see if it works. It does. You guys can see there's wall number 1, wall number 2, wall number 3, wall number 4, wall number 5. All around Minas Tirith. Oh, that's Pog. Fuck, I can't believe I just said that. I kind of didn't say that ironically. I totally said that ironically. Oh, God. Okay, so... Oh, thanks for your consideration about my finger. It hurted. Night. I'm also gonna be calling it a night soon once we take a look at this in game. Since I have checked and it works. You guys can see the Rammas Echor there. We're gonna load into Pelennor Fields and see what it's like. Hopefully it's cool. This is the first thing we've done like this, so I'm not sure. But hopefully it's going to be a really damn cool thing. The Rammas Echor. Brought to you by GoatCav, ladies and gents. So, it seems that the voting for GoatCav has gone on for long enough, and it seems that the final answer was no. GoatCav should not be included in the mod. Guten Tag. I know that. I'm in Switzerland right now. Gotta go to bed. Almost 1. Thanks for updating me. And good luck with everything. Good night, man. Sleep well. And now... Oh. You'll have to, excuse me for a moment, chat, while I get Attila up. I won't be able to read your comments, because it's on the wrong monitor. I'm cold. It's cold here. It's not only this cold. We're known for our warm weather. I do like the cold. Cold's nice. What do you guys think, chat? Cold or warm? Would you rather it be like sweltering and hot, or chilly and cold? Vote now. 1 or 2. No. Oh shit, the music stopped. It always takes me so long to realize. Hi, Zarn. Did you just wake up? I don't know. You have like a wacky sleep schedule, so I'm not sure if you did or not. Boop. Boop. There we go. Fuck. I didn't turn on the mod. This is fine. This works. I didn't turn on Rise of Mordor. Shit. Okay, let's see how this looks. Hi, Zarn. You want to join me in VC? So I can have someone to talk to? Join. 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 Chat. Pressure him to join. If he doesn't join, he's a coward. I can't believe we got 160 people to agree that goat calf should not be added. Definitively. That makes me so proud. Oh, that looks... Okay, I like it. Chat, what do you guys think? I like it. Oh, I don't like it. I love it. Oh, why are those like that? Oh, I guess that can't be helped since rotation doesn't show up if it's out of field. Slanted stuff like that doesn't work outfield. What do you guys think, chat? I think it's heavily sick as fuck. Okay, I'm actually very happy with how this looks. What do you guys think, chat? Is it good or no? Should I delete it or keep it? Because I know it's quite square. I know it's quite square. I wasn't really able to do anything about its squareness. It's just a fact of it. If you want me to, I could, like, push back the wall a bit there so that it's not exactly lined up. And I know you can't actually see the destruction, so it looks a bit weird, but I didn't really consider that. It is quite small. I might end up going back and doing the larger version just because. Actually, maybe not, because I can't remember what the range is for assets. Because after a certain distance, you can't see stuff anymore. Assets no longer show up. Just give me all your opinions. It's quite foggy, this weather setting. So think about it. If Minas Tirith's like that, like if Minas Tirith, shit, I can't. If Minas Tirith, like, if you follow my mouse, is like this, and the Rammas sector looks like it would be good. Oh shit, I didn't no-go it. It's fine, it doesn't need it, since it's outfield. Fuck, what was that? Hi, Omen. Do you like it? You're probably gonna say something mean about it. You always do. You're a mean person. But do you like it? I worked hard on it. It's the Rammas Echor. I can't really make it. You mean the inside of it? Or what I was outlining for Minas Tirith? Make it a tiny bit farther away? Oh, you're right. The Rohirrim charge would be coming from the wall. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is, I know that I had originally voted and said we would do looser, but now, I mean tighter, but I now definitely think it should be looser. Just I now think it should be looser. This should be 24. Oh, you know what I can do? Well, hold on. So where does Palinor Fields go? Those of you who say there are not enough farms, I agree. Let today be a day of farms, yo. There you go. That's a lot of farmland for Minas Tirith. See, look, now we have the farmsteads. I'm not going to be showing these tonight because I'm going to be going in about a minute. But see, look, I have added in the farmsteads. So this, and I want your pain chat. So this is going to keep, so is this distance good? Or should this distance be pushed back some? That's the first question. Should this be pushed back some? So should the wall parallel to Minas Tirith be pushed back some? Because I think the south wall is going to stay where it is. The north wall is going to go back a considerable distance. But should the east wall be pushed back? Should the east wall be pushed back? That is the question. I'll give you guys a minute to answer it before I stop. Also, should the north wall be pushed more north? Those are the two questions. Should the east wall be pushed east? And should the north wall be pushed north? Because remember, Osgiliath is right here. Osgiliath's like right there. Pushed back how much? Because so I can should east push back? Should it be pushed back to here? Alright, should it be pushed to the green line? Or to the red line? Should it be pushed to the green line or the red line? Remember that there's going to be a gap now between here. Because this gap right here is going to grow considerably. This gap I could actually push it. So, the middle line. You guys think the middle line? I'm seeing consensus on the middle line. Though I don't think you guys have actually seen the lines yet. I see reds, I see greens, I see reds, I see more reds, I see some greens, but I think red's gonna be better, so we're gonna go with red. And I actually know how to make this look even better. This is what it's like. Is this good? This is what, if this is good, this is what I'm gonna end the stream on. Alright, well, I'm not like saying I want you guys to say it's bad. I'm just saying, if you guys think we've reached a final option, this is how I'm gonna end the stream. You guys want to see some of the generated farms? Sure. That's where I'll end this up. You'll be able to see some of this. Because I won't be able to show this to you in-game because it's going to take a while longer. But this right here's what it's going to look like. You can see what the layout's going to be. So, let's wrap up here. I'm tired. Here's a picture of what the farms that are going to be around Minas Tirith look like. It's this. They're farmy. They're very farmy. They look like farms. And that's good. And so, yeah. Farms. Any gaps, that's how we're going to do it. So, thank you all for watching. Make sure if you haven't already to like, maybe leave a comment after the stream is over. And most certainly, if you haven't already, subscribe. Also join our Discord. Link is in the description and also pinned in the chat. I don't know if people watching after the fact can see it. But so yeah. And also, just for as a bit of a just a bit of a clarification, any gaps in the Rammas Echor can be attributed to Space Dwarf orbital bombardment. Thank you all for watching.